All right, friends and fans, Raptor here, and welcome back to Ardennes Assault. So, a little bit of a loss there at Dosen't as we got pushed back at the end. The enemy really was giving us an easy time to complete some of those secondary objectives, and then they just came down hard at the end. I'm definitely not used to that, but that's all good. Not all battles are going to be won on the first try, though. It's kind of a shame we couldn't do it on that first time at Dosen't, but that's okay. You still love me, and I love your gracious support. So thank you for giving it. All right, let's continue on. Baker Company and the Airborne Able Company here are down at the bottom of the map here, and I think we can actually attack this position again. I think we just got to move away from it and then back into it. But anyway, there's no way to auto-save. There's no way to actually save at all in the game, which is a little frustrating. I believe it saves after the end of each match, so I was kind of disappointed as I was going to go back and explain something that I had missed in a previous episode, but that's all good. But that stave a lot, I think we could actually move towards. I'm going to actually move out and move back. So one thing I wanted to talk about is that's what I was going to show you, is that when I had started the episode just a second ago, I had to move out to move back to attack it. So, I mean, yeah, I guess there was kind of a retreat and attack move again, but all it does is you lose some more points as you retreat and then attack again. So I was just going to explain in the previous episode that I wanted to make sure that actually moving out of that zone and moving back, because there's no way to actually attack it unless you click on it, as you can see here. But you can actually brief the mission beforehand, though, which is something I did not know that I did find out in the last attempt, though. So here you have tank grab. You can actually see the different types of missions that you'll be going into, which actually is going to be extremely helpful now. That's one thing that I didn't know from before, hard point, etc. So Dosen't is going to be the fuel drain again. We actually have to go back in and do the same mission again, which is actually nice, because now that we're actually a little bit more ready for it, and I learned a little bit more about the Americans, we're going to give that another try. So for those of you who are frustrated at my performance and everything, please do give me a little bit of a break. Again, I'm not a pro by any means, and not even really good at the game at all. But one thing I am good at, though, is learning, and we're going to learn our lesson from last time, and we're going to try to secure some positions so we can stretch out and kind of be like an octopus of freedom. We're going to use those tanks and such. Again, I really wasn't aware that how we called out vehicles.
After a 2-hour tank battle in Dosen't, German armor was running on fumes and forced to pull back.
Now we've already seen this, so I'm going to actually just skip that by going through there. So a lot of briefing here, though, so I'm going to just get to it while you guys listen.
We got to prevent them from securing Dosen't's fuel reserves to halt their armor. We do that, and their forces aren't going to have a leg to stand on. Our focus is the fuel point at the sanatorium. Secure and hold that area. Don't drop the ball out there. There's more fuel caches out there. If we can block the Krauts from taking them, we'll have this in the bag.
Alright, so yeah, a lot of lessons need to be learned from me in this campaign, and they're going to be learned hard. And I like that, actually, that it's going to be learned in a campaign rather than on the multiplayer battlefield, because my decisions and inabilities and such will actually have real consequences, which will take some time to recuperate from if I do them wrong. So we're going to try to do everything right here, and I'm trying my best. I got some heart, so that's good. Alright, a bunch of Germans all together there. Good, we cut right through them. Alright, we're going to have our flamethrowers move up. So one thing that's difficult is a lot of our infantry seems to like to stay out in the open, and that's one thing I need to start microing as well, quite immensely. So we're going to again ask these Germans to move out of the position. We'll see. You'll see if I've made any sort of improvements from the previous episode. We're going to definitely need some more fuel to bring up this captain. That's one thing I need to do, is learn the upgrade tree as well. Alright, we're going to push up again. We got some more infantry back here. Gotta get closer so we can hit them with that flamethrower, especially when they're behind heavy cover like that. Alright, they're starting to break a little bit. Alright, so unfortunately we can't move immediately like I'd like to. We're kind of constrained to this small sector. But we're going to upgrade this squad. And get that German bunker clear with the flamethrower we've got. Meanwhile, everyone else is going to move up. Let's get those troops building that hard point, or the foxholes here, the fighting positions. Oh, actually, we have to wait till we capture the position, of course. Alright, so we've got a ways to go until we have access to our much-needed captain, who will eventually bring us the ability to bring up 81mm mortars and Stewards. But what we really want is the battalion command post in order to get the Sherman medium tank. That's going to be very effective. Alright, so we're going to hold in defense.
Alright, shake it out. Get me a hasty defensive line and prepare for a counterattack. Bring up the rear.
So one thing I need to do is be a little bit more defensive. I didn't build enough defenses last time. And one thing I wish we could do is actually quick save. I mean, there's actually no ability to save in the middle of these missions. So if you're in the middle of a long mission or something and you're going to come back to it, you actually have to come back towards... I wonder if it'll actually cost you as a loss. Can't build any fuel point reinforcements here. Sandbags, that would be definitely helpful.
Contact! Enemy advancing along the road!
Alright, enemy's already here on the right. Puma's up. Oh good, we got our AT gun here. Hit that infantry, damn it.
It stopped! They're out of fuel! Nail them as they bail out! Someone get that thing going! Use our fuel if you gotta! Range! That did a fuel go down! Pull out of there! Don't give up! Target destroyed! Keep it up!
Alright, we did real good there. Alright, we know what to do though. We need more,
Stand ready.
we're gonna get the fuel.
They'll be back in force. Seems the crowd's already running out of fuel and ditching their vehicles. If we can run down the reserves, we can turn their gear against them. The Germans are running on fumes already. Capturing fuel points will bleed them dry. Good work, boys! Now get that thing on the line!
So that's one thing I'm afraid to do too, is always use my special units and such. I don't want to use them or my abilities and actually like prevent myself from doing something else, but I'll learn in time, as you have learned in your battles as well in multiplayer and through reading and such. But I kind of just dove in, which is, you know, 90-day green, just like they've been saying. Alright, let's grab some other weapons like this. We're going to try to get some of these squads to be extremely powerful. And hopefully this helps to unlock our is it captain we're going for? Yeah.
Get that LMG up front and center.
We can actually spread out now and capture some more positions.
Get ready, guys. Keep that M1 cape up. Rear echelon squad ready for action.
Tank busting Ranger squad, as ordered.
We want more Rangers with the amount of light vehicles we're going to engage at some point.
Get that LMG moving out. Let's go. Line formation. Let's go.
One thing we want to go for is the secondary fuel point so we can get the vehicles right away. And I'm really liking how I can try it again if I didn't do so well. I guess that's kind of better than a quick save, is at least the ability to do it again. It was nice in Wargame to be able to quick save between the campaigns because that made episode making easy, but here you've got to make sure that you've done it between each mission. If that's how it works. I'm actually not sure. Okay, we got a lot of crowds here, holy god. Oh boy. Look at all those men. It's ridiculous. We definitely need a alright, we need a mortar right away. Alright, we need a captain then. We're gonna come back to the line for a minute. Definitely rather consolidate around the line than move out and be out in the open. Alright, we wanna...
German units are assembling at a forward staging area. Stand the lines to full
There we are. Alright, so we'll build up before we push out. We have 5 counterattacks coming, so that's one thing I need to pay attention to. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Again, you know, do comment your tips and such down below. I think the last episode, by the way, there's no briefings or anything for negativity that happens. You just get to try it again. And there's no turns, actually. Each turn is just you moving a unit, so it's kind of like a real-time strategy in terms of each time you move, that's actually a turn. Alright, look at all the units we have out now. Alright, so we've got to get our captain up here. We need 200 manpower and 80 fuel in order to call him out. That's a huge investment. Beautiful, we destroyed that vehicle right away. This is how we should have been doing it the first time. And I thank you for those of you who are supporting me through that failure. I'm sure some of you are playing it on hard, haven't even lost a unit and stuff. I wish I could be like that, but then again, it is a little bit more fun to not know what you're doing. Alright, let's push up to the munitions point now. And we'll reinforce that position with more rangers. And where's the, hey, Bazooka Boy. And our captain, who should be coming up here in just a minute.
German units are assembling at a forward staging area. Stand the lines to full alert. Get ready. Captain just took the battlefield.
Alright, captain's on the battlefield, good. We're in some better than usual cover. We'll have access to our mortar now, which we desperately need in order to crack all these Germans. Man, all those Germans dead, and still there's troops in the house. Alright, we gotta run.
Mortar crew standing by for orders.
Alright, mortar crew is here. That's desperately needed.
Grab the bipod. Let's go. Watch your distance. Enemy down. Get it on them. Be ready. Send. Squad. Hip on it.
See if we can get these Germans to leave. We're going to try to go left first and capture the munitions, then the fuel. I'm definitely having a good time here as we're kind of exploring exactly how things work. We do have the ability to upgrade some of our... See, the bar is definitely something we're going to want. And when we capture the munitions point, we'll have a refund to what we've invested in getting that position. Alright, that should take some time to get through. Alright, what do we need here?
Armory has unlocked the Browning automatic rifle.
Don't slack off out here.
Something like that would be good.
Good to go. Driver.
Oop, speaking of enemy vehicles, there's one.
Fire at will. Fucking drive. Engaging enemy armor. Go now.
Our AT gun's hitting the dirt.
Bring your ram. Drive. Drive. Get guns on our flank.
Come on, kill that thing.
Move us down. Move us down. We just lost a unit. Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements.
Alright, we lost some squads up there.
They got a zero in here. We just got promoted.
Get us out of here. They're fighting us. Bring them around.
Promotion just came through.
Okay, we did a okay job cleaning them up.
Well done. Now shore up the defenses. They aren't gonna let up that easy.
Ambulance is one thing I needed too.
Base of fire. Here, don't fall behind with the stovepipe. Keep your heads up. Keep that M1 handy.
All right, so there's a fuel point there.
Echelon troops on the front line.
We now have some time to attack. I'm going to take that opportunity right now.
Stay together. Listen up, Felt.
German units are assembling at a forward staging area. Stand the lines to full alert. Get ready.
Before the Panzers get here.
Make sure that
All right, we're going to attack them from the south and capture that fuel point.
we get in contact or you get hit.
Whew.
All right, moving out. Let's go.
It's really nice to actually have some difficulty in the campaign and not really be able to do everything that I want to do.
Man that weapon.
You know, obviously I want to win like without losing a squad, but that's just not the way it's going to be.
All right. Here's the thing. Fall in outside. Repair detail on me.
All right, captain's ready. Okay, our troops are ready up here.
Here goes. Gather around the bazooka. Make sure you get cover while we let that infantry have it. Lost guys kneel. Keep that attack. Enemy infantry.
Our grenades out.
Watch your approach.
There we go. That's the way I should do it every time.
They're all dead. Warning order. Cut those bastards.
Oh.
Push hard. Stick to the plan.
Contact reports are coming in detailing a mechanized enemy force closing. Prepare for a third assault.
Fire and adjust. Saw it in on the target.
All right, let's get down there.
Moving to capture.
We're going to surround them.
Be ready. Line of sight. On me. Secure that ground.
There we go.
Battlefield promotion.
That's the way it's done. I'm starting to learn. You see? Half track coming in again.
Sergeant, where's that coming from? Tank ready.
Gonna run back to base now with that group.
Use cover and concealment. Fire and adjust. Fire and adjust. Over here. Listen up. All the crowds are down. Watch your approach.
Okay, we're holding.
Ready. Send order. Promotion just came in.
Stuke's trying to make his way around the defenses. Move up so that AT gun can have a better shot at everything.
One of their vehicles just stalled out. I think it's out of fuel.
Goddamn mortar's a blessing.
Focus on the major damage. Hammer here.
Rangers with tank busters dispatched.
Objective secure.
That's the way to stick it to them. Keep it up.
All right, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Germans only have one fuel point left. Pour it on and get me that area.
All right, so you can see some of their troops covering over there.
Get ready. Get ready. Go, go, go.
Orders. Get over.
Units in your area disabled a tank. Locate and destroy it before the Germans get it mobile.
All right, so the objectives are in the same position they were previously.
I don't want you falling behind on this mark. Stay calm.
There we go.
Here goes. Square yourself and stay together. Just remember to keep moving, no matter what.
Run! Move it!
Get that in there! Shut out! That's it, come on!
Stand by
On the
orders.
dirt! Stand by!
Taking a look at our defense here, we're much better than we were previously for sure.
One of their vehicles just stalled out. I think it's out of fuel.
Get moving!
Don't know where that vehicle is that stalled out. We're gonna try to find that soon.
Strong, boys. Keep alert. More crowds are sure to show their faces soon.
Don't stop! Move!
AT gun moving up.
Tank ready! Ready to go! Move it! Get on!
Surprised we can't shoot from here.
Be ready!
Alright, we gotta fall back with that group.
Units are assembling at a forward staging area. Stand the lines to full alert. Get ready.
Keep moving unless told otherwise. All right, fellas. Hold back. Get moving! Move!
Now, we couldn't shoot over that wall as I had hoped.
Get on! Contact! Out! Enemy ready to go! Counter-assault!
Finally getting that point that we weren't able to get from before.
We need to secure that ground!
More AT.
Engage that infantry! Get
Oh, that
on
guy
to
ain't moving.
point! Troop, stand by.
Alright, what do we need next? We need a battalion command post up.
Men, square the troops away.
I hope you have confidence in me. I've done better this time. Looks like an MG42 here. Actually, let's get some more AT. The vehicles are usually what we need to deal with at the end.
Watch your sectors.
I wasn't aware of the waves last time either.
Consolidate your anti-armor assets. We can't let them break our lines.
Alright, anti-armor assets, he says.
Keep that M1 handy. Enemy Panzer! Full strength.
We got access to bars too.
Go, go, go! Be ready! Go, go, go! Hurry up! Cover up! Harder!
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore you.
Move! I went right there. I can't see! On me! Go, go, go! Oh, got eyes on the shooter! Get ready!
There's a major reporting for action.
Damn those Falsum-Jägers.
One of their vehicles just stalled out. I think it's out of fuel.
One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire.
Company taking losses, but we're in good shape. Stop fucking around and show these sons of bitches why we're a go, not show unit.
Oh my god. That guy's gone. That's a shame. Loss of that three-star lieutenant.
Just got a report of the enemy has destroyed an emplacement.
I'm dealing with this one guy so much, it's ridiculous.
Enemy infantry taken out! Move! Get to that! Fall back! Fall back! Go, go, go!
Right on time. Tank busting range.
Alright, there we go.
As ordered.
This one guy's still alive, no cover. We destroyed that Stug. We didn't have to actually do that.
God dang it!
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
And another infantry squad in the north done due to derpiness.
This is your time to
Damn.
shine. Gather round and listen. All right, by the book. Let's
So if one Falsum-Jäger squad,
make sure that M1's
crazy effective.
MG42! Hit the third!
Alright, we need some more fuel and then we'll be able to take these Germans down. They'll be playing by our rules pretty soon.
Can't get distracted.
Almost got this. Prep the defenses. At least one more force is sure to come.
Shot over! Start filling them up. Major here.
Alright, so the Major can call in recon flight. Establish retreat point. Ah, I see. So he's actually going to be a retreat point for other troops. So he's basically like a
Grab your gear.
he's like an ambulance as well.
Gear up and let's head out.
Alright, let's put him in the back.
Can't afford to lose.
German units are assembling at a forward staging area. Stand the lines to full alert. Get ready.
Me. Just remember to keep moving, no matter what. I gotta get the lead out. We've got orders.
Alright, let's see if we can capture one of these Stugs up here.
All right, we're moving. Let's go. Get your gear.
Hello, beautiful.
Moving out. Boys are done here.
Alright, so we're going to fuel that up and cap that.
Clips are off. Gather up. Get that LMG up front and center. Don't get bogged down.
Alright, so if anything, hopefully we can hold.
We need to start us a rumor. Crew, stow those damn rounds and get this thing moving.
Let's kill this other tank. for the love of Christ.
This is their final play to secure the area.
So much for that vehicle, huh? Alright, so I don't think we're going to be able to do those secondary objectives. A little too tough for me.
Looking to throw some heavy armor your way.
We'll be able to get that Sherman in just a minute.
All right, get the lead out. We've got orders. Shake it up. Let's get it done.
Alright, let's get these fuel position or these fighting positions up.
Get on it, fellas.
Okay, so not going to be able to get those secondary objectives, I think, but you know what? Pushing myself to try to get those when I know I can't, and or when it's likely that I won't be able to. That's not good. I should probably avoid that if possible. All right, Germans coming in from the right side.
One of their vehicles just stalled out. I think it's out of fuel.
There we are. Our Sherman will be better. Instant deletion.
Allied AT gun is enemies are swarming one of our emplacements.
Falsenjäger there. Whole squad deleted.
An infantry unit being wiped out.
God damn it, the Falsenjäger is just way too powerful. Can't believe that. That is just way too impressive.
One of their vehicles just stalled out. I think it's out of fuel.
All right, let's come at this bastard with everything we've got.
Fighting position.
They actually lost their Panther.
German vehicles have lost mobility. The Krauts are falling back.
Thank God.
Well done, Rangers.
Wow, Falsenjäger is just impressive. We had two groups behind cover, and with support, the Falsenjägers are just able to pin down and pick everything off. That is amazing. We did defend against the final assault. There's no extra time to go and do those secondary objectives, which is a little frustrating, but at least we have ourselves a victory this time. And yeah, so Falsenjägers, wow, just amazing. I'll have to. I've not seen them too much on the field, so I haven't had an opportunity to play with those units. They're going to have to be a priority target now. So cool. We did all of the major objectives. Take and hold Stumal. Seize another fuel point to deny the Germans. We actually did capture the secondary one, seize a fuel point. And yeah, so we didn't cripple the other tank, which, by the way, we've destroyed like 30 tanks, so whatever. Well, let's get started with the briefing
let's
here.
get started. The German armor won't be very mobile thanks to our work out there today. This seems to have effectively halted their advance around Stumal.
Yeah, we...
Hey, pipe down. We may have achieved our objective, but we're in a real shitstorm here. Losses are massive. Was I given the wrong company? We should be better than the common riffraff. Come on, people. Let's pick it up.
Yeah. So again, I don't know if that mission or that reaction was because of my performance, or it actually might be, but there definitely wasn't one due to the loss. There is definitely one though for what we just did. So now they've reinforced this point over here, but we do now have extra territory. So thanks for joining me. I've got a lot to learn, so please keep cheering me on and please keep giving me tips. I will try to make it happen with what I've got. You know, again, we're on standard, and that should have been a hell of a lot more easier than it was. So it makes me nervous for what's to come, but rest assured the Germans will have much more fear coming their way than me. So anyway, that's it. Again, I will see you guys. Bye.